during the heyday of rock and roll, our next guest's songs were always at the top of the charts, and he's been a driving force in its resurgence. However, his music is only half the story, and it's really kind of difficult to describe the rest of his performance. All I can say is fasten your seatbelts. Here is the one and only Little Richard. Between you two, I look like I'm leaving for the seminary.
That's wild. I love
that. I just had to. I wasn't going to wear this today. Liberace asked me, so are you going to wear something loud? I said, I got to. I have no other choice.
Have you two ever thought of trading some ideas and
fashions?
fashions?
Well, you know, I've been admiring this man all my life from a little kid. I told him I wasn't really no little bitty boy, but in my hometown, Macon, Georgia, he used to come on television all the time. And I thought this clothes was just so beautiful, so rich, and just outstanding. I just loved it from a kid, but I couldn't get them. I was working at the bus station making $15 a week, and I couldn't buy them now.
What'd you do with that $15 a week in those days?
I fed my mother and my sisters. You know, my mother's with me. Something when I hear Liberace talking about his mother, my mother's with me. My father, we have 12 sisters and brothers, and I had to support them.
13 children in all.
Oh, 13, and I had to raise my sisters and brothers from little kids, so I had a little more harder than you, Liberace, but I was there.
Yeah. You know something, you're always talking about it, and I don't think people realize, but close up, you really are beautiful, like you said.
I feel it. In your heart, you know I'm right. That's it. I feel all of it.
How long have you been telling audiences to shut up? Because you're the only man...
For 20 years. I've told a few to shut up, but they left.
Did they?
A few
Remember
of them
the first time?
The first time I said that I was in Las Vegas, I went in Garth Cambridge place at the Aladdin Hotel across from the Dooms, and I went there to fill in. When they saw me, they didn't want me to work. They didn't like the way I look. You know, they said, we don't want this man on our stage. You know, I didn't have on no suit and no tie, and all this beauty was just shining forth. Nobody want to be bothered, you know. So I went in and I drew the biggest crowd they ever had.
In Las Vegas?
In Las Vegas at the Aladdin Hotel. You know, not at all the hotels, but the Aladdin Hotel.
A lot of things are really happening to you career-wise.
Oh, yes, from being on your show. A lot of rooms, you know, a lot of people, I've been wanting to co-host the show like you're doing. I've been asking him for weeks.
I can't stand the glare.
And weeks, and I've sold 70 million records. Have I paid my dues yet? I've been paying them all my life. Would I ever get a chance to co-host the show? I told Johnny Carson the other night, when are you going to let me host your show?
What did he say?
He just looked at me and said he didn't know what he was doing, just looking at me.
Hey, Muhammad Ali is back, and he won the fight.
Oh, yes, he's a
He
good
always
friend of mine.
says he's beautiful.
Well, he is. He's very beautiful, you know, and he's always been the champ in my book anyway. I think he's a great fighter. He's beautiful for that field, and I'm beautiful for this field.
I see.
It's two different types of beauty, you know.
Yours is from within?
Mine's is from within and without.
You know, you've been on the show so many times, I hardly know how to address you. I don't know whether to call you Little or Richard, or what do I call you?
You can just say the beauty is on duty. It don't matter. The beauty is on duty. Either one. It would fit, and it's very appropriate.
Every performer, I think, I know Lee can look back on his very early days, and there were people who influenced him. Who was your big influence in your life?
Well, I have several.
Your music style, I mean.
The music style. Mahalia Jackson is one. Ella Fitzgerald, although I don't sound like her, but she did some. Shut up. She helped influence a little of it. And Fats Domino, Fat Wallace. You remember?
Fat Waller.
Yeah. You know,
Fats Waller.
Fat, whatever it is.
Waller.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
The duty is on beauty.
On beauty.
Beauty is on duty.
The beauty is on duty.
Oh, beauty's on duty.
Yes, that's it. And so I went on and
the band's tuned in with you.
Yeah, they are. I see they always. Look at the beauty. How you doing? Shut up.
You're from Macon, Georgia.
Macon, Georgia is my
Have they ever had a
hometown.
Little Richard Day there?
A long time ago, Mike, when my father got killed in Macon, they brought me back there, and they had a Little Richard's Day. That's when I moved my mother out of there. I went back there and I got my mother and my brothers and sisters.
Where are they now? All in New York?
In Riverside, California.
Oh, Riverside, California.
Yeah, we live in California. The East Coast is nice, but I stay sick back here when I'm back here, you know, and back on the West, I just love the West Coast.
What do you mean? You get
Los
colds
Angeles.
and the flu and things?
No, the beauty just don't shine forth like it should round. Like the cold weather kind of keep it hid.
Yeah. Would you show us a little of your musical talent, Little
I would
Richard?
be very glad to.
Love to hear you.
Let it all hang out. We're going to get it together right here with Liberace and Mike Douglas. I want everybody to clap your hands, and if you're young, clap your young hands. If you're old, clap your old hands. On a little thing, go like this. She can't help it, the girl can't. Everybody, come on. She can't help it, the girl can't help it. She can't help it, the girl can't help it. She can't help it, the girl can't help it. She can't help it, the girl. Woo! She can't help it, the girl can't help it. The girl can't help it. She can't help it, the girl can't help it. She can't help it, the girl can't. Woo! She can't help it, the girl can't help it. Now if she walks by, the men folks get and go. If she waits the night, where's Sly Stone and go? Oh, baby, now she got a lot of what they call the blow. Oh, yeah, you know the girl, she was born to be. And if she got a figure made to squeeze, oh, baby, now won't you kind of feel when the girl can't help it? Now ain't she mesmerized? Every mother's gone. Now if she smiles, he say become welcome. Now if she makes grandpa feel like he's 21. She was born to please. And it's true, got a figure made to scream. Oh, baby, now won't you kind of feel when the girl can't help it? Thank you.
Beauty. We'll be right back. You know, Little Richard, you're always talking about beauty. And,
Oh, yes,
And,
and-
most
and
of our
sweating.
viewers are ladies.
Yes.
Do you have any beauty hints for the ladies?
Oh, yes. I heard Liberace saying that they can wear what he wears. They can wear what I wear, too. I'm sure that you can wear this. It's real glass, and you can cut yourself with it. I cut myself. I'm playing Madison Square Garden Friday night. I'll be there in concert Friday night. And a few nights ago in Montreal, Canada, I cut myself on the stage with this.
Badly?
No, I had a blue one on, and the kids rushed the stage as you was talking about Tom Jones.
Oh, yes.
You know, he's a sex symbol, but I'm a sex symbol, too. They run after me, too. And the only difference, I don't run.
just
When,
stand
when
there.
they run after me, I just say, let it all hang out. And it all comes out. Shut up. Give it
It's
all.
fun being caught.
Woo!
Who was the inspiration for your hairstyle?
Oh, my God.
Some of the ladies asked me if that was all your hair. That's your hair, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's mine. I paid cash for it. Every bit of it.
Oh, that's yours, though, isn't
Did you break anything? I bought it all. I think that when you buy something, it's yours. Is that right? Shut up. I bought it.
Is it your hair or not?
Well, it's my hair. I'll talk to you later about it. But it is my hair. Stop peeping back in the back, Mike. Mike looking in the back. He done left the front and gone to the back. Yeah, it's
You know,
all
we
mine.
kid you a lot, but this man is really responsible for many trends starting in the 50s. I think you, Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee Lewis,
Jerry Lee.
Possibly Elvis.
Well, the people that, no, not possibly Elvis. Elvis.
Definitely Elvis. Huh?
Myself, when I started in the show business, the Beatles were inspired by me, as you know.
Now, you started- they worked for
Tom
him, the
Jones
Beatles
got his
did.
inspiration from me. Jimi Hendrix, which God bless him, passed away the other day.
Yes, I know.
And Janis Joplin. I want to say, may I say something, Mike? I want to
Yeah.
say something to all the young people as well as old. You don't need no hair on and no speed. All you need is a love injection from God. That's all you need. I never had nothing. I don't drink whiskey, wine, or beer. Not telling you not to drink it. It's your business what you drink, but I don't need it. My beauty inspires my soul. That's right. My beauty uplifts my soul. I don't need nothing. When I look in the mirror, I just fly anyway. Shut up.
Have you ever told an audience to shut up, please?
I don't think so.
It's funny when
It sounds like
Well,
it's
James
fun,
Brown-
but I don't know.
Yeah.
It was fun one night when I heard James Brown say it, too. I saw bottles and chairs and everything coming up there. But the people accept it from me for some reason. You
Well,
know,
they
I
know
travel
you.
over the world, and I think they can look at me and see that I'm a love child.
you went into the ministry, didn't you? You know, he gave up the business and
I went into
studied to become a
8
minister.
8 years at Oakwood College in Huntsville, Alabama. I was just telling Little Richard how God has been good to me. The other night I was on a plane going to Oklahoma City, and we came through a tornado. And this black cloud and the wind just took this plane and went all over in the air and went all over that way. And I forgot about my beauty. That's the first time. That's the first time I've ever forgot about the beauty.
Why? What were you thinking of?
I forgot I was pretty at all. And I looked and saw an ugly person sitting across from me, and they admired me because they were praying. And you know, this plane went over like this and came over like this and bounced down like that and went over like that. And I screamed. I was like, ow! And everybody came back and looked at me, and it was good that I screamed.
Yeah. They must have heard you.
They did.
Whoever you were screaming at.
The Lord heard me. And he blocked it too. Praise God for his goodness. I always say thank God for the goodness and the glory. You know, that's what we don't have enough of today, Mike. You hear people talking about black power, white power, red power, but you never hear them talking about the power of God and the power of love, which everybody needs so much. If you had the power of love, you wouldn't think about being hate. You wouldn't use no hate no way if you had the power of love.
so true.
And all people talk about black power, white power. You don't need that power is nothing if you don't have the power of God. You know, I've been real sick. The doctor had told me before that I was going to die. And, you know, I ignore it. I don't pay it no attention because I know that the power of God is stronger than man. And I just put my trust in the Lord and hold his hand, and he just guide me on.
When was this? Was this recently that you were
Oh, yes, not long ago. You know, a doctor told me that I didn't have long to live. And he says, Little Richard, you know you don't have long to live. I said, I'm going to be here as long as the Lord wants me here. And when he gets tired, he's going to take me away. But I've never been bad to nobody, and I don't see why he should take me. I don't use nothing. I only use prayer and use his power. And he's got me here for this hour to teach people love. And I know that God is by my side, so I ain't going nowhere. I'm here.
how about
I just want to host your show.